Yo, welcome back. I kind of got started because I was just kind of knick-knack stuff. But let me bring you into where I'm at. So I've got the valve covers pulled off. Got them started painted. But then I ran out of paint, so I got to get more paint. So I'm going to throw on this regulator because I'm almost certain that that in-tank one is not regulated. I'm pretty sure none of those are ever regulated. Those are like those drop-in style pumps. They're just like 255 HP, and not HP, LGBTQ. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Or maybe you don't. So it puts out plenty of PSI, but it's not regulated, so you got to put that regulator on it. So I'm gonna get to that, and that means that we will end up capping the return right here, because this is going to end up being the return to the tank, so we won't need that line. I got the spark plugs just finger tied in there. Right now I was doing the TPS sensor, throwing that bad boy on right there. So, and then I'm thinking maybe throwing this way, but yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh, maybe I could make it work. Where is it? I always keep the extra pieces that I cut when I cut up the intake. So if I have this, I just need another one of these, because then I'll put it in between there so that it sticks out past the alternator, and then it'll sit right here in this area rather than right here, just to kind of clean up space, because the ECU and the fuse block is going to go right there. So yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, this is just knick-knack stuff to just fire it up, so not too much going on. I try to put music in so that y'all can jam with me, but something about like copyright or something, I've never heard of her, but apparently she's important, so we'll see. If you see me doing a lot of this but you don't hear nothing, it's because YouTube and that copyright stuff. So, all right, let me get to it. I got to strangle Jeff real quick too. I can't do that on camera. I got to charge and I got to lay low. So, coming for you, Jeff.
Y'all won't question me. This one definitely. Jump out of a relationship before I get left with it. Yeah. The sex we have remind me of the money and success of it. Yeah. Cause even when I got it, I just gotta keep getting it. Even when I got it, I just gotta busy doing things. I really wish she had a different way of doing things. I think the city that we're from just just stand there. Yo, it is so many vibes in here.
Trying to do better than good enough.
What am I afraid of? This is supposed to be what dreams are made of. People out there trying to hate me. Always look at me and say,
Okay, as you can see, I was doing filter regulator and got it mounted. Bam, spiggity spam. Got a lot of slack on that side with the fuel lines, but we'll make that all pretty later on. What else? Oh, so definitely not gonna finish this video today like I thought. I need to get more paint, battery, wire, so I can run that wire all the way to the computer. I have this done as you saw earlier, but I don't know if I'll have enough room for the radiator right here, so I might have to cut this chunk out, scoot it in more, and then that'll clear the radiator and hopefully still clear the alternator. Spark plugs are in and tight. What else? Oh, I just need to cap the return right here, which I think I have one. If not, I'll have to order that, so that'll be here tomorrow. I put the JB Weld in there. Kind of can't really tell unless I show you. But that's it for today. I'm tired. I'm tired of cutting my hands up. No, just kidding. I actually like that. I love the pain. But did y'all see earlier what happened to this guy? Why are you still smiling? You don't have no more legs. Looks like a pedophile wrapped in a Fruit Loop box. Who thought this was a good idea? I want to know, look, man. I want to know who told you, yep, this is it right here. Yeah, this is great. You walk out and show the world this. I don't know. Anyways, okay. I'll see y'all mañana. Okay, so it is the next day, and clearly I've been working. Been out here for about 2 hours now. I got valve covers on. I got coil packs cleaned and on. Spark plug wires. Oil dipstick and tube. I'm adding a little more razzle dazzle to the engine. I'm just waiting for something to dry. I need to change the oil, or I need to put oil in it. I got the computer hooked up. I got to hook up the fuse block. I got the battery. I need to figure out which wire runs the starter, like the key wire, that guy. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on. I'm sorry I don't record everything. It's just like little knick-knack stuff. I don't know if y'all want a 3-hour long video of just knick-knack stuff, but if you do, maybe someday I'll give that to you. But I also enjoy having the music on and working because I get stuff done a lot faster. But I'm here for you guys, so you let me know. But yeah, let's continue. It is time, my brethrens, to light the puppy off. At some other point. None of these do anything as far as I can tell, so I gotta figure out what's going on under the dash. I gotta figure out, okay, see how I can. Oh, we got wires touching header. Okay, see where I can get in here. Come on, man. Work with me here. What happened? What happened? We lost you. Oh, okay, hold on. I see a reason. I may not have had the nut on the big post of the starter holding on the power wires. Not a big deal. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, okay, let's test out the fuel pump again. Gotta make sure we're still leaking. At least you know that it's working. Where's my... I do not have time for this. I am tired. That's a big leak. We're gonna be quick about this. So let's. There's nowhere to get in there from up here, so I'm gonna have to get down there and just let the fuel pump run and hurry up. So hold on. Remember, safety third, kids. My bad. Okay, let's make this quick.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Shit! Yep. Fuck. Fuck.
So here it is. I don't know what to say. I'm embarrassed. I'm just tired. Fuck. Just can't catch a break. Yeah, so. Just tired, man. Just tired. The engine's not. Sorry. The engine actually isn't in as bad of shape as you would expect. The intake, of course, is cooked. You can't really see it right now because I don't have any lights. The intake is cooked. The coil pack harness is cooked. One, maybe two coils are cooked on this side, and then the swap harness. But everything else is actually still good. Nothing else, at least that I can see right now. I haven't been under the vehicle, but there wasn't anything under the vehicle that could have caught on fire. So basically what happened was I didn't have the key, and I didn't have any wire running to the small post on the starter for key power to run the starter. So I had to get under there and try to start it with my pry bar, and something had to have been leaking fuel down around where I was. It had to have been from the fuel rail somewhere. I don't know if maybe an injector isn't seated all the way in or something. I don't know. I have no idea. It had to have been leaking. I didn't see anything, and all it took was one attempt to start it and arc and spark, and you saw the rest. But I legitimately thought it was bad. I legitimately thought everything was going to be gone, and I thought the house was going to go up in smoke. It did actually go up in smoke. I inhaled a shitload of the smoke, but I had a fire extinguisher sitting there, and that thing's like 10 years old. And once I got my son out of the house, because that was the first thing I did when you saw me jump up and run, was I went and found Luke, and I literally just pushed him out of the house. And I came back through the door, and this was just engulfed, and you couldn't see anything but fire. And I was standing like right here with the fire extinguisher. I wasn't. It was one of those, if you're gonna go, I'm gonna go, because yeah. But yeah, here. And the customer just left, and he's, probably the best customer I've had. He wasn't mad. He said, "Don't worry about it. It's all cosmetic stuff." But I'm just embarrassed, because I've done this so many times, and I've never had anything remotely close to this happening. I even lost about an inch off of my hair. Because my face was right where the fire started. Yeah, so I'm gonna get it running though. I'm gonna take care of it, and it's gonna run. Next video, it's gonna be running. So appreciate y'all sticking around. I still got shirts and whatnot, but I'll see y'all in the next one.